Hey, what is going on, guys? RvzStealth here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the must pick or ban champions for patch 7.9. So in this video, we're going to be going over the champions that are basically the strongest in this patch, and if you're kind of unsure who you should be banning, then this video should give you a very good idea. So with that being said, let's get started. So starting off in the top lane here, there's not really too many OP picks for top lane in this patch. Right now, I would say that Jace is one of the strongest top laners in 7.9. With the introduction to the new Rift Herald and just Jace having a strong early game, if you can end up bullying the enemy out of lane and just constantly keep pressuring them, then once it reaches the 10-minute point, you can call your jungler over, you can go for a very easy Rift Herald, or if you do end up getting like a few kills in the laning phase as Jace, your snowball potential now in this patch is even better than it was previously. So I think that Jace is maybe not like a ban in this patch, but if you're looking for a really good top laner, I would be looking to pick him up, because like I said before, I don't think the top lane really has too many ban-worthy champions in 7.9. And then even though there's not too many champions I would look to ban in the top lane right now, champions I'd be looking to pick, or like the top 5 top laners right now in this patch, in my opinion, would be a lot of the strong early game top laners. So Jace, Pantheon, I'd be looking to play like Riven, Fizz, Fiora, Kled, any of these like strong early game top laners, because if you can get a lead in the early game with them, you can grab that Rift Herald, then you can very easily get 2 towers in the early game and just get an insanely good snowball going. Now, if we take a look at the jungle in this patch, there are definitely a few ban-worthy junglers, and the first one is Sejuani. So Sej is actually not a bad top laner either, so I guess this pick could have gone towards like the top lane as well. But overall, Sejuani's rework was actually very successful in the sense that she is a very strong pick in this patch. Now, originally, I kind of thought she would be a pretty weak pick because they took away the power of her wombo combo from her ultimate and made it only into a 1-person stun, but they made up with that by giving her a lot of crowd control in other parts of her kit. She does a load of damage too, and she's just a very hard champion to deal with right now. So if you are looking for a really good jungle pick in this patch and she is not banned, then I'd be picking up Sejuani. But if you don't really want to deal with her, then I'd be looking to ban her for sure. And then the second must pick or ban jungler right now is Ivern. So Ivern's still a great pick in this patch. She's been a great pick for I think a few months now at least. I remember back to when the season started back in December, I was playing him and he was OP then. So he stayed an OP pick for like countless months now, and I don't really know what Riot's gonna do to nerf Ivern, but it doesn't even look like in 7.10 he's really receiving too many nerfs either. He's getting a few little nerfs, but he's gonna stay a pretty strong pick for a few more patches at least, it looks like here. He's just a pretty brain dead jungler, to be honest, which makes him a great pick because anybody can really play Ivern. You're just so annoying when you do play the champion. You end up 3-buffing the enemy a lot of the time. Your shields are on a 4-second cooldown come late game, so you just throw those on your carry champions. You just let your carry champions do the work, and you can win a lot of games by doing that on Ivern. Now for the mid lane in this patch, there are 2 champions that I think are pick or ban for sure, and there's also 1 champion I think that should be a pick or ban for high elo, and then 1 champion that should be a pick or ban for low elo. So the 2 champions just in general for mid lane that are really good right now are Kassadin and Fizz. These are the 2 champions you should be looking to ban or pick in this patch. They're just really good assassins right now. With the introduction to Banshee's Veil as well, it makes them even slipperier and even harder to deal with. So in this patch, pick them up or ban them because they're just super strong picks. Now my high elo ban for this patch is LeBlanc. So a lot of high elo players right now, a lot of mid lane mains are spamming LeBlanc and they're having really good success on her. If you can play the champion well, and if you can consistently jump in and hit your chains on LeBlanc, then you're just gonna one-shot all game long. If you can't consistently hit your chains though, then your one-shot potential isn't very good, and I would only recommend like picking the champion up if you've played her quite a bit. But once you do get up up into the ranks, then chances are the LeBlanc player is going to know what they're doing, and if they know what they're doing on the champion, they're going to carry pretty hard a lot of the time. And then my low elo ban is going to be Zed. So I think that Zed is just a really hard champion to deal with in the lower elos, because if the enemy team just is not coordinated and they just don't know how to peel it all, then the Zed's just going to one-shot the AD carry in every team fight. He does actually have the highest ban rate, or one of the highest ban rates for any champion right now in this patch, so obviously a lot of people don't want to be dealing with this champion. And I know that if you don't have a team that has any peel at all or anything, you just kind of have a random team comp, then the Zed is pretty much just going to one-shot your carries in every single team fight. For the AD carry champions in this patch, there really isn't an OP AD carry either. It's kind of like the top lane in the sense that there are quite a few AD carries that are on the same level right now. I would say that if you're looking to like pick a strong AD carry in this patch and you're wondering which ones are the strongest, Twitch, Kog'Maw, Lucian, Caitlyn, and Varus, I would say are top 5 in this patch right now. That's what most pro players are playing, and that's what most of the high elo players are prioritizing in this patch. But I wouldn't really be looking to ban any of those champions, because I don't think there's an OP AD carry that can just single-handedly carry a game in 7.9. And then down in the support role, the only support that I'd be looking to pick or ban right now in 7.9 is Lulu. So Lulu is just one of the strongest supports in this meta. It's an assassin meta in the mid lane, and in any assassin meta, Lulu is going to be a great pick in most scenarios. She's also one of the strongest laning supports. She's got really good shove in the laning phase, so if you pair her up with a strong shoving AD carry as well, someone like a Caitlyn, then you can easily win lane, easily get a CS advantage in the laning phase, and it's just very hard for the enemies to out-trade Lulu in the laning phase and to beat her in a 2v2 scenario. So if you're not looking to pick up Lulu, then I'd be banning her in 7.9. So that is going to be all for this video, guys. Hopefully it did help you out a little bit, and hopefully you do know which picks are the strongest right now in this patch and which ones you should be looking to ban. So that being said, thanks for watching, have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video.